Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today I am walking in Auburn. I am outside of a gun store I like to go to. Just got done picking up some buckshot. Stuff for home defense. Nothing major. Not a big purchase by any means. But I figure if I'm going to leave my car in their parking lot for a couple hours while I go walking at Mount Apatite Park, that I may as well purchase something. So we are going to go on a walk today. It should be a pretty good one. I'm not going to be able to explore this whole place, so I'll definitely have to come back. Also, the older fella at the gun shop there has got some kind of cold or something. Said he's got a head cold and other stuff, and of course when everybody says that, they think of COVID. So we'll see if I get sick or not. Anyway, we are going to go for a walk. And oh wow, we got a big pine tree that got snapped there, still down. So I don't know what I'm going to run into this way. If I'm going to run into any critters. And if so, what kind of critters? I don't know what kind of storm damage I'm going to see at Mount Apatite Park. I'm already seeing trees down over here. Just walking over here. And it's these big pine trees, conifers, which if you have hay fever right now is not your favorite time of year in Maine. This is yellow pollen season. It's mostly cloudy today. So anyway, this is an almost daily walking vlog. And I'm not even sure this is the trail I want. It's not marked private property. But I need to check the maps. Yeah, this is not where I want to be. I want to go in the one up here. I think I can get there from here, but that's definitely not where I want to go. I'm sure that goes somewhere. I've never walked here before. I do know that I have to walk up to the National Guard. It's a National Guard gizmo up the road. And I think I am going to cross into here though, because I got to take care of some business. Don't need to see that. Takes care of that business. I don't believe it is actually tick season yet, but I'm going to take a brief look because I just walked through some brush. I'll take a quick look on me. You can usually see them, though this time of year they are small. But I don't think they're out yet. Oh, I don't see anything. So I gotta walk about half a mile up here. So I got about another quarter mile. It's about 59, 60 degrees. So anyway, it's about 59 degrees. It's nice. I've never walked where we're going before my whole lifetime. Didn't even know it was there. So I figure while I'm parked buying some buckshot, 12 gauge buckshot, which is what I got, I will head on over this way. Gonna make a left-hand turn up here, past these little ball fields that are in here. I gotta retie my boots, make a double loop so they stay tied, because I'm wearing my hiking boots that loosen up on me. If you're familiar with my walks, I will not be outsmarted by shoelaces. It's just not something I'm gonna do. So we have the National Guard training area over here, and we also have baseball and softball fields. And at the end of this little road is my trail into the woods I'm looking for. And they have their typical drug-free safe zone sign. The Jamie Benson Field. Somebody's mowing it. So I've gone half a mile. I changed my Google Fit app to tell me every half mile, so I know better where I am. Got another swamp here, looks like. A mosquito pit, as it were. Mount Apatite Park. See, there's the sign. Now, Mount Apatite Park. 3/10 ahead. Enter 3/10 ahead. Okay. I'm assuming I have to get over on the road. Oh, we got a porta potty here. I could have just gone over here. Well, who knew? Looks like we have some exercise going on. Up to I think they're playing softball. Softball, that's what it looks like. Well, looks like we got a service dog up here. Hopefully they're friendly. I don't want to get munched. I think they are a service dog because they have an orange thing on them. I don't know what that means. If you know what that means, let me know. So this is that ball fields that they have over here. Very nice. From this point, foot access only to Mount Apatite. Well, that's what I'm going to do. All right. Well, I'm where I'm supposed to be. Government property. It says government property. Alright, now Google Maps said what I just walked was 0.77 of a mile. 0.77. So my app says it's 0.68. So this is the National Guard training area that I'm walking through. Kind of a desert area. So looks like they've had large machinery here with some tracks. I'm assuming some sort of tank thing, maybe half track. They got different vehicles in here. They got a digger, armored vehicles. Looks like they have a fuel truck, water truck maybe, Humvee, things like that. And it looks like they got some kind of rampy thing here to do some training on of some sort. Don't know what that is. Let's take a look. So they have a thing here. I guess they might drive something up on here to load it in the back of something. Perhaps. So we get this big open field of sand here. I can imagine that they might do some training over here, maybe learning how to use the heavy equipment. This right here looks like one of those dredge things there where they could put like a dirt road in by scraping it up. Of course, I know nothing about this stuff, so that is just purely speculation by what it looks like. That looks like the type of gizmo that would do that. It's got a scraper at the bottom. I don't think they're planing a big giant sheet of wood. Oh, beautiful day today. Look at that. Now that's a nice view. This is what I love about Maine. Cloudy, the sun's not out too bright, but look at it. All right, let's go see what we can see at Mount Apatite Park. I can hear something in the woods. I don't know what it is. somebody or something. Don't know. All right, so I do know from checking out the Google Maps of this that there's a pretty extensive trail system in here. No diving off ledges. Well, that's a good sign. Violators will be prosecuted. Okay, well, I don't plan on diving off any ledges. I don't even know what kind of trail system they have here. I don't know how it's marked. I have no idea. I do know that I am thankful that I can have, wow, look at this old tree. This one survived the storm. I'm gonna have a bunch of cool stuff to look at here, I think. And it looks like kind of swampy, low-lying, marshy kind of stuff. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be a mosquito pit in a month or two. Oh yeah, that's a bog. No alligators in this one. Thankfully. And Google Maps does show up on here for the trail, so that makes me happy. That means I can, even though we got trails off to the side here that I don't know where they go, but I'll stick to the main trail for today. If I come here enough times, I'll explore some of the side chutes, perhaps. Don't know if they have any maps. I got a little trash receptacle right here with an old can in it. There's the new sign, because if you go to Google Maps and you look, a lot of these, there used to be this like wood plank sign there, looked hand painted. They actually have a nice sign. Mount Apatite Park. No hunting. Open to the public, dawn to dusk. Auburn City Council. No hunting here. No swimming, no fires. Well, I'm not here to go hunting, so we can knock that off the list. Alright, got a little trail here with a skitter bug. A little skitter bug going upstream there. This looks very boggy. Alright, well, let's just go see what we see. Oh yeah, that's a mosquito pit over here. And we got a small tree that uprooted from storms we've had. I just hit my first mile. I'll do 4, maybe 5 miles in here. we'll see. We got some nice green coming in here. Now, up here, this trail on the left hooks back onto the main one up ahead. So I think I'll take the smaller one over here and see what we see in here. As you can see, this is pretty nice. It looks well walked, so I'm guessing a lot of people come here. As long as I don't run into a family of cannibals, I'll be all set. We got a blue trail marking on a tree. This is going to loop around back to the trail that was just on, according to Google Maps. See, now this is nice. I can get this to show up on Google Maps. Also got bike tire tread through here. Something you don't see too much of at Thorn Craig in Lewiston. But everything green is starting to come out, which is nice. Now over here, see, now this trail off to the left here is not on Google Maps, but it goes somewhere. Don't know where. And the bugs are waking up. We're starting to get bugs. This is very nice. I approve. I like it. Now up ahead I have a choice of, basically everything ends up going in the same place, directly or indirectly. So I'm not going to get lost. A little stream down here off to the side. This always takes me longer to walk when I stop and look at things, but we get little leaves coming in. We actually have something to look at. There's a lot of people that like to walk and use a walking stick. I'm not one of those. Maybe later in life, perhaps. But for right now, I don't need that. There is a quarry here. All right, this must be a loop. Yep. I want to go up straight. And here is a map. We're right here, right now. And there's this little loop that goes down this way, which is down there. We'll save that for another day, but this is what I was talking about. There's a lot of places to look in here. You got parking over here, and you got parking over here. So I could have parked over here. But I decided to park at the gun store, where actually the car is more safe at the gun store, because they could see it right outside the window. And I asked them ahead of time if it was okay. I said, yep, that's fine. Alright, so now I don't know which way. I don't know which way to go for the oh, okay. Alright, well, the mines are this way. That's what I want to see. So we'll head up this way. We'll head towards the mines. I think their mines are where they said they don't want people diving off the cliff into the water. It's an old quarry. That's what I'm looking for. Because it's all about the visuals for my channel. And this is what I was talking about with the beautiful thing about living in Maine is pretty much any direction you go in a 5 or 6 mile radius, you can run into places like this. And up here you get this old rock wall, which, as I've described in other videos, as the old way of property boundary marking. This way, I got to keep going straight, even though I see some rocks over there. I see rocks off to the left. Well, I'll see if I can see something up here down that way. Like I said, I've never been here before. Now that I have, when I get back, I'll be able to do a good zoom on Google Maps and go, oh yeah, I remember I was over here. Next time I'm going to go over that way. Alright, now over here we have a more detailed map. What does this say? "19. Alright, I'm right here. That's what it says. It's quarry zone, number 19. Quarry Pop. Mount Apatite Road, 1.5 miles long, this red one. So this is about 1.5 to 2 miles long. And over here it says check your brakes. So that might be a steep downhill. So I'm over here. All right, I see stone over there. I'm assuming there's a way to get there up here. Let's go check it out. Let's check it out. Because according to this, if I go off the left here, straight ahead, I should get to the mines. And it says it right on Google Maps. So, but there is some kind of quarry thing over that way. I'll know more when I get up here. We'll head up this way. Ooh. Also heard some people go rock, and the rock hounds come up here. And quartz type stuff. Used to be a mine. All right, I'll go up this way. Oh, here's something. A whole bunch of rocks. It's like this big rocky gully. That's pretty cool, huh? It goes right down the gully here. All right, now I am sensing quarry. Looks like it's all been dug up. Okay. Oh, we're at the top of it. I always see pictures from the other side. Ooh, I wouldn't want to dive in there. Can't even see what's in there. Well, this is definitely a cool place. And we're going to head down this way, since there's a trail down there. Ooh. More mosquito swamp. Oh, this is going to be the place to go if you like mosquitoes. Let's get a good shot over here. As soon as they're branched, let's go on my hood. All right, now this looks like it goes up around. Oh, I see. I get it. Oh, a little chipmunk. A little chipmunk doing his chipmunk thing. Wow, had no idea this was here. I will definitely be coming back here. Very cool. Well, let's go up this way, since there's a staircase and everything. I'll go up the stairs. And we got a tree. Wow, look at that. That tree was growing right on this ledge. And it rooted right up. So that tree was hanging partly off the ledge. That's crazy. I'm telling you, these damn things, they just grow everywhere. So we just hopped over that. And we got another. Oh wow, look at this. Whoa. Look at all the acorns down there. Hundreds of them. Looks like somebody stacked some rocks on that. That is a long way down. Wow. That's about as close as I'm gonna get right here. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And what do we got over this way? More of the same. There's some shiny rocks down there with some kind of tinfoilish looking silver stuff. Chunks of rock. I think some people that like to go rock hunting like to come here, it looks like. There's probably a big fat chunk of green turquoise or ruby or something here, probably worth a fortune. There's a lot of precious stones that come out of Maine, so that's why people come here. I don't know how much of it's left. This is something, when I was young, I would have climbed up and down. Would have climbed up, actually. I don't think I would have climbed down this. We'll leave that for the professionals. Ooh, I'll hang on to this tree for support here. Well, look at that. Just to give you an idea. That is a long ways down. Further down than I want to go. I'd go down there pretty quick though if I had a big grizzly chasing up after me. Maybe the adrenaline rush would compensate. Maybe not. So what I wanted to do was come over this way, look back over here, and do the same thing carefully. Make sure I don't drop my phone. Look down over the edge. I don't want to put too much weight against these trees because they could just give out. I could end up going for a swim. I'd probably survive, but might break a leg or something down in there. That wouldn't be fun. So I'll go over here, since they put a little rock barrier here. Must be a popular place to look from. And they say no jumping off the rocks and going swimming. I don't know how deep that is. Probably deep enough to swim in, to dive, but to me the water looks pretty slimy and dirty. Now, I've never been one for jumping off stuff like that anyway. My younger brother, yes, he's crazy enough to do that, but I'm not. So, all right, which way am I going here now? So this goes all the way around here, so I'm gonna walk all the way around it. We'll finish the route over here. Make sure I get a good camera angle so you can see what I'm looking at along with me. Oh my goodness. Ooh, I'm scared. This is where you don't want to slip on pine needles and cones. See that? I don't want to go swimming down there. Or like Quint would say, here's to swimming with bow-legged women. Well, hope you're enjoying this walk. I'm not getting the miles in, but I'm enjoying the view, which is okay. All kinds of stuff you can go down in there. I gotta find a route. I gotta find a route through here. Instead of going around there, I'm gonna go down here. We can go down in here. Jump across here. Ooh. So this is pretty cool. Got a nice chunk. Something that looks cool. And I think I found one I'm going to keep. Not this one. And not this one. This is why people come here. Now this, I gotta tell you, somebody came down here and broke these rocks. Now, I think what they're looking for is a lot of times when you see rocks like this, sometimes there will be ones worth something inside them. And that's what people look for. But that's a cool looking paperweight. Now, this one here is nice, but I'm going to keep this one. I like this one. It's got like a red vein in here. I'm going to go home and clean that up and get it scrubby clean. My little souvenir from coming here. Pretty cool. And apparently that's what people do here. We get a whole bunch of these chunks of rocks over here. So people come here with their rock hammers and take samples, looks like. And I'm gonna continue my way down here. Let's see if I can hook it down here. Somebody's got a an instant cold pack, single use only. You can actually get some of the chemicals you need to make your own gunpowder out of those, by the way. So right now my right knee is a little stiff, and that's because my pants hooked over them, and I'm wearing knee-high socks because I didn't know what the tick situation was going to be this time of year. But as you can see, this is pretty nice. So So I'm going to carry a walking stick just because I don't know if I'm going to run into any dogs. Well, I gotta admit, this is pretty awesome. I am very happy I came here. Had no idea this was here. All this time I've lived here. No freaking clue. There's all kinds of stuff to explore here. This is absolutely awesome. Hope you're enjoying it with me. It's a little swampy. I recommend waterproof boots. This is that swampy area we were at. All right, I've seen this area to my satisfaction. I think we got some good footage. So we're gonna head. I'm gonna check a Google Maps. It's kind of funny hiking with Google Maps. I do have a compass and things like that at home, a real compass. So we're gonna head off here to the left. See what we run into next. I just hit 2 miles in 51 seconds, 51 minutes. And we were down this way already. That's the way I came in here. That gully off to the right. Sun's coming out. I head off to the left. And like I said, there's a lot of trails to explore here. I'm not going to be able to do it all in one day. So we already got a really cool view. So definitely a lot of, you can definitely tell a lot of rock hounds come here. That is very apparent. There is broken, chipped rocks, and there's a lot of cool looking rocks like this right here. It looks like a cookie dough with chocolate chip or something. And I wanted to check out this shiny thing over here, this rock, to give you an idea how cool some of this stuff is. Now, a lot of people don't really care about stuff like this, but look at that light reflecting off that shiny stuff. Now, I don't know anything about rock hunting. I'd probably stumble across a precious stone and not even know it, but I'd probably recognize if it's like a cool color or something that looks unique, that I would check it out. And we got a water jug container over here, a tree that's been woodpeckered to death. So I haven't run into anybody else here yet, which is actually good. I gotta tell you, there is a lot of cool looking rocks here all along the side where people have gone in here smashing rocks, and that can only mean one thing: they're looking for precious stones. Maine is known for a lot of precious stones because you have to keep in mind how Maine was made. Now, I don't know much about this stuff, but I know a little bit. That a lot of Maine had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of feet thick glacier all the way up to the ocean. That's what made Cape Cod off Massachusetts the edge of the glacier. And then when it melted, all of the rocks on the Maine coast, that was deposited out of the glacier from being scooped up over the years as the glacier tore across the landscape. So, pretty amazing. So we're gonna head on up here. I've walked 2 miles already. So I don't know how much walking in here I'm going to do because I gotta walk back. So I'd like to do some kind of circle here and come out at about 5 miles and then finish off back to my car at about 6 miles. That would be perfect. I wanted to wait till spring to come here, and it's officially spring. Things are waking up. I've only had a couple bugs land in my eyeball. We got a Y over here. I'm going to go straight down this way. This says Pinky's shoulder. I'm here. So I came in over here and I want to come back this way. So I should go up here and do a loop and then come back. We'll do a loopy-loo. And I will be coming back here probably a few times because this is pretty cool. And I already know this summer I'm not going to come here with shorts and short sleeves. That would be insane because this is going to be a mosquito pit. This is a low-lying, boggy, wet type area, like parts of Thorncraig. And I know from experience that you keep walking because as soon as you stop, they gang up on you. I'm already getting bothered by them. So, not only am I going to get sick from whatever the old guy at Reed's had, but I'm also going to get that mosquito disease. Zika, that's the one where you're it's kind of funny when I say that, but because it won't happen that way, but that's that one there where you end up with babies that have small heads from the Zika virus. I'll end up getting done my walk, I'll head back and I'll have a small shrunken head because I got bit by a mosquito. All right. Yep. I definitely found mosquitoes. All right, I gotta get out of here. Let me out. All right. All right. I don't know where I am now. Google Maps is failing me. Says I'm out in the middle of the woods now. I'm lost. This is definitely a trail, so I'll stay on this. Yep. Your bike tire marks here, so Yeah, I'm totally off the Google map. The little blue dot is off in space somewhere in the middle of the woods. Doesn't know where it's supposed to be. So we'll just walk on this trail till I get somewhere. All right. All right. It's a trail, so it goes somewhere. I'm not seeing a lot of bright trail markers, so they don't want us to know. I'm telling you, I'm going to end up on some cannibal's back porch and you're never going to see me again. But this is clearly this is a trail, so I'm not punching my way through brush, so that's good. Well, we'll just go where we go. When I have to change the battery, I'll change the battery. So you can finish watching my demise when I get lost in the weeds. Never to be seen again. Well, I got my rock souvenir, which is nice. I'm at 2.5 miles, a little over an hour. So this is going to be another long upload, or I could do it in 2 parts. Could do that too. Might actually be easier in hindsight. All right, we'll get something on the tree here. What's this say? Pinky's shoulder. Built it, build it, bike it. So they welcome bikes over here, which is nice, actually. This would be a great place to mountain bike. All right, now I'm back on the trail here. You are here. And that goes there we go. And I just stopped for a second to read the sign and had a mosquito on my left ear, which I buzzed off. So we'll go up this way. I have the added benefit of not having to walk all the way back home. I just gotta walk to where I parked. Oh, I hear something up ahead. Is that a person or a thing? Is that a person or a thing? This would be a great place to mountain bike. I was 30 years younger, with newer knees. Newer knees is always good. I ate pretty good earlier too, and I'm hungry. I'm burning calories. Burn, baby, burn. Ooh, got some muck. Let's walk through the muck. Yeah, swampy down here too. This is like swampy. It's all, that's all muck and muddy. So a lot of this is muddier than Thorn Crag, but there's more walking in here. And there's definitely gonna be more skeeters, for sure. Probably things like poison ivy, ticks, every other wonderful natural thing. So we got a little wood bridge over here. This is just really nice to have this right in the second most populated area in the state. You know, seriously, if you want to discuss it that way, pretty cool. We first we're heading over this way. It looked like a lot more tree damage. All right, I can hear something. Wind. Thought I heard running water, but that's wind. Might be running water. Nope. Walking through a whole bunch of bugs. Very buggy down here. Buggy. Definitely, even if it's 90 degrees, I'll be walking through here with long sleeves and long pants and definitely knee-high socks. I don't care how hot and humid it is. Made the mistake of not doing that before. You don't want to do that. Bring plenty of water because you're going to sweat. I usually, when it's warm like that and I go for a longer walk like this, I'll bring my backpack that I usually bring to the range, and I will have water in it. Things like that. Now it looks like you can go anywhere through here if you want, but I'm going to stay on the trail until I'm more familiar with the place. Like I said, they don't have the trails marked. All you got is trails, so this looks like it does a loop. All right, well, I'll just follow the trail. We'll end up where we end up.